Ecuador, the country of four worlds, the capital city of Quito, the gateway to the highlands, coastal beaches, the Amazon rainforest, and the Galapagos Islands. Ecuador is a small country in South America that packs a lot of punch. A perfect destination for those seeking adventure, nature, and culture. In this series, we explore each country's unique way of life through the eyes of those who live there. Join us as we uncover the true essence of Ecuador by talking to locals and experiencing all the vibrant colors, sounds, and tastes this beautiful country has to offer. So let's go. The name Ecuador comes from the Spanish word for equator, which makes sense when you consider its location on the planet. Geographically, Ecuador lies on the equator, hence the name. But what does it mean to be a country of four worlds? The answer lies within its diverse landscapes and the people who call it home. As you might have guessed, I'm not Ecuadorian, however my partner is. And if you've been following for some time now, you probably know that he's originally from here. In fact, we met right here in Quito at a co-working space. It was love at first sight for both of us, but maybe just because he didn't have a choice. Anyways, so we're going to learn about Ecuador through his eyes. First off, the official language here is Spanish. However, there are many different dialects due to its indigenous population. For example, there are 14 recognized indigenous nationalities with more than 20 different languages spoken throughout the country. You can also find a variety of different accents depending on where you travel. In general, the accent here in Quito is quite sing-sange. We traveled to Guayaquil once, and they talk really fast, with almost a Colombian accent. Also, don't forget about the different dialects of Spanish around Latin America. While in Ecuador, it's very common to hear people say Guayaquil no exist, which means Guayaquil doesn't exist. This is because they speak such a different dialect down there. I think it's funny how one language can be so similar, yet sound completely different in certain places. Ecuador is a relatively small country. Its size is around 276,000 square kilometers, which is a little smaller than Poland or a bit larger than the state of Florida. Despite its size, it offers a surprising amount of diversity in terms of landscapes and climates. This is why it is known as the country of four worlds. Four worlds refer to the Andes Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, the Pacific coast, and the Galapagos Islands. Each region has its own unique environment, culture, and attractions. When we visited the Galapagos Islands, we were surprised by the number of tourists there. Did you know that every year around 200,000 tourists visit the Galapagos Islands, while over 2 million visit the Amazon rainforest? That's a lot of visitors considering the size of the country. And now, let's get into food. Ecuadorians take their food seriously. Much like other Latin American countries, family and friends often get together to enjoy a delicious meal. Think of these gatherings as an opportunity to catch up, laugh, and strengthen bonds over great food. These moments are so much more than just eating. They're about creating lasting memories. And the food plays a big part in making those memories even sweeter. Ecuadorian cuisine is a delightful fusion of indigenous traditions and Spanish influences. One of the most popular dishes is locro, a hearty stew made with ingredients like potatoes, corn, squash, and beans. And let's not forget about the seafood. Ecuador boasts a rich coastal heritage, and it's no surprise that many of its dishes feature fresh seafood. From ceviche to shrimp dishes, the Pacific Ocean provides a bounty of flavors that add a special touch to Ecuadorian cuisine. Don't forget about the sweets. Arroz con leche, a tasty rice pudding, and a variety of pastries are just a few examples of the delectable desserts that will satisfy any sweet tooth. Ecuador is a hub for coffee lovers. The country is famous for producing high-quality Arabica beans that are grown in the lush highlands. Imagine sipping on a cup of coffee while taking in the stunning views of the Andes Mountains. It's truly a perfect pairing. Not only is Ecuadorian coffee renowned for its quality, but also for its taste. The coffee has a rich, smooth flavor with notes of caramel and chocolate. Whether you prefer it hot or cold, Ecuadorian coffee is sure to tantalize your taste buds. Now let's talk about something that really matters: internet speed. I spent several years living abroad and working online, and one of my biggest frustrations was slow internet. Thankfully, things are improving here in Ecuador. I've noticed that my internet speed has improved dramatically since moving here 3 years ago. Overall, internet speeds in Ecuador are pretty good. I get fiber optic internet here in my neighborhood, and it's super reliable and fast. Plus, if you're looking to stay connected on the go, Ecuador has got you covered. There is widespread 4G coverage throughout the major cities, and even in some rural areas. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Your support means a lot and helps to spread awareness about Ecuador. Let's move on to healthcare. I remember the first time I went to the doctor here, and how surprised I was when the doctor spoke fluent English. In Ecuador, there are many private clinics and hospitals that cater to both locals and foreigners. You can expect to find modern facilities equipped with advanced technology, providing quality healthcare services. However, it's important to note that healthcare quality may vary depending on whether you choose a public or private institution. If you opt for public healthcare, be prepared for longer wait times and limited availability of specialists. On the other hand, private healthcare offers shorter wait times and access to a wider range of medical professionals. While discussing healthcare, it's essential to mention the importance of health insurance. It's highly recommended to have comprehensive health insurance that covers medical expenses in Ecuador. This will provide you with peace of mind, knowing that you have coverage in case of any unexpected health issues. Regarding safety, Ecuador, like any other country, has its own share of problems. However, I feel safe walking alone in my neighborhood and have never had any issues. Of course, caution is always advised, especially in crowded areas and tourist spots. It's always important to be aware of your surroundings and take necessary precautions to protect yourself against theft and scams. Overall, Ecuador is a beautiful country full of friendly people. The locals are known for their warm hospitality and welcoming nature. Whether you visit the highlands, the coast, or the Amazon, you'll find that the people of Ecuador are always willing to help and make you feel comfortable. The locals are proud of their culture and heritage, and they love to share it with visitors. You'll have the opportunity to experience traditional festivals, dances, and music that showcase the richness of Ecuadorian culture. So what are some ways you can experience the local culture here? Well, you can start by trying some traditional foods. Head to a local market and sample some fresh fruit. Try a traditional Ecuadorian dish, or grab a cup of locally grown coffee. You can also explore the vibrant art scene here in Quito. Visit the many art galleries and street markets where you'll find beautiful paintings, sculptures, and textiles. For those interested in history and culture, Ecuador is home to several well-preserved colonial cities. Take a trip back in time and explore the historic centers of Cuenca, Guayaquil, or Loja. These cities offer stunning architecture, charming plazas, and museums that showcase Ecuador's rich past. And let's not forget about the natural beauty that surrounds Ecuador. Go on a hike in the Andes Mountains, take a boat ride on the Napo River, or simply relax on the beaches of Salinas or Montaneta. If you want to learn more about the country's unique way of life, consider volunteering with a local organization. You can work on projects that support the community and gain a deeper understanding of Ecuadorian culture. Plus, you'll have the chance to meet new people and make a positive impact. Lastly, don't forget to try and speak the local language. Even if you don't know much Spanish, the locals will appreciate your effort. Plus, it's a great way to practice your language skills and immerse yourself in the local culture. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Ecuador, the country of 4 worlds. We hope you enjoyed learning about this fascinating country through the eyes of those who call it home. If you liked this video, please subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.